Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Berkongsi sedikit berkenaan tentang takaful.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
What are the challenges of Takaful in Malaysia nowadays?
Ada juga cabaran lain.
Is Takaful only can be taken for Muslim?
What are the main issues that hinders the Takaful industry?
Apakah takaful ini diwujudkan dan bagaimana?
First of all, takaful is an Arabic term derived from the root word kafala or takafala, which means to guarantee or to mutually guarantee. It is based on the principle of ta'awun, mutual assistance, and sabaruk, give or donate, whereby the association is shared among a group of people voluntarily. The concept of takaful has reportedly been practiced in various forms since 622 Masih. The first practitioners of takaful were known as Zubair ibn al-Awam, which is companion of the Prophet ﷺ, as the practice was a loss according to classical scholars consensus, such as Ibn Taymiyyah in his Majmu' Fatawa. In practice, takaful was regarded technically as zero-interest banking with a fundraising business model. During the Abbasid Caliphate era, such Islamic banking system was apparent. Modern day Pakistani Islamic business theorist Zubair Mughal was further observed the model of Zubair ibn al-Awam practice of takaful to avoid the gharar, gambling, and riba, which all are forbidden by the Islamic law. In 1976, a fatwa was issued by the Higher Council of Saudi Arabia in favor of an Islamic model of insurance. The International Islamic Fiqh Academy, Jeddah of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, also approved takaful as a legitimate form of business in 1985. The Islamic Insurance Company of Sudan started as the first takaful company in 1979. By the mid-1990s, there were 7 takaful companies in Sudan, Dubai, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, and Jordan. In the end of 2011, total takaful contribution amount to 12 billion as compared to 4 trillion for conventional insurance. In 2005, there were 82 companies around the world engaged in takaful business. In Malaysia, the development of takaful can be traced back to the early 1980s, when the government recognized the need for Islamic financial products and service to cater to the Muslim population. The first takaful company in Malaysia, Takaful Malaysia, was established in 1984 as the pioneer of takaful in the country. It was formed through a joint venture between the Malaysian government and Sudanese company. This marked the beginning of takaful operation in Malaysia. The government recognized the importance of regulating and promoting takaful operation, leading to the passing of Takaful Act in 1984. This act provides a legal framework for the establishment and regulation of takaful company. Following the enactment of the Takaful Act, more takaful operators were established in Malaysia. These include both standalone takaful companies and conventional insurance company that venture into takaful business. The latter is known as composite operator. In 1993, the Central Bank of Malaysia, Bank Negara Malaysia, introduced the takaful operational framework and guidelines. The guidelines provided the regulatory framework for takaful operation and set out the requirements for takaful operators in areas such as governance, solvency, and Sharia compliance. Over the years, the takaful industry in Malaysia witnessed significant growth. Takaful operators diversify their product offerings, providing coverage in various sectors such as life, health, motor, and general takaful, non-life insurance. The growth was supported by increasing awareness of Islamic finance and the availability of Sharia-compliant financial products. In 2008, Takaful Malaysia underwent a restructuring process and transferred into a public company known as Syarikat Takaful Malaysia Berhad, which is Takaful Malaysia. It became the first standalone takaful operator to be listed on Bursa Malaysia. The Malaysian Stock Exchange The Malaysian government has continuously worked on enhancing the regulatory framework for Takaful. In 2013, the Islamic Financial Service Act was introduced, which further strengthened the regulatory framework for Takaful and other Islamic financial institutions. Today, the Takaful industry in Malaysia is well established and continues to grow. It plays a vital role in providing Sharia-compliant insurance products and service to the Muslim population and others who prefer ethical financial solutions aligned with Islamic principles.
Assalamualaikum. So for this part, I will be explain about the importance of take takaful as a Muslim. As we know that takaful is Islamic insurance that is based on the principle of mutual cooperation and shared responsibility. It is a Sharia compliant alternative to conventional insurance, which is prohibited in Islam because it involves the payment of the interest. There are many important reasons why Muslims should consider taking takaful. First, it is aligned with the Islamic teaching. Takaful is based on the Islamic principle of mutual cooperation, shared responsibility, and risk sharing. These principles are in line with the teaching of the Quran and the Sunnah, which is emphasize the importance of helping one another and providing for those in need. Second, it provides financial security. Takaful can help to protect Muslims from financial hardship in the event of a loss, such as death, illness, or accident. This can help to ensure that their families are financially secure and that their debt are paid off. Third, it is a form of the charity. When Muslims take takaful, they are essentially donating money to help others who are in need. This is a form of charity that is highly encouraged in Islam. And lastly, it is a growing industry. That takaful industry is growing rapidly, and there are now takaful provided in many countries around the world. This means that Muslims have a more option when it comes to choosing a takaful provider. Overall, there are many important reasons why Muslims should consider taking takaful. It is a Sharia compliant way to protect themselves financially and to help others in need. If you are a Muslim who is looking for a way to protect yourself financially and to help others in need, then you should consider taking takaful. It is a Sharia compliant, transparent, ethical, and social responsible way to ensure yourself.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Cik Engku Khairul Hassan bin Cik Engku Razali, number matric 287121. So, the main issue that hinders the takaful industry growth. The main issue is there are several types of takaful companies in Malaysia, and all of these companies compete in developing the name of their respective takaful companies. The most developed and successful company is the company that is able to attract customer to join its company to invest in this takaful. So the first main issue is the less sophisticated system. Every takaful company in Malaysia is currently in the process of strengthening its company system so that with this they can attract people to become agent for their company. So with this, they are able to find many customers due to their many agents as a result of their system being better than other takaful companies. Second is plan and product. Each company competes with other takaful companies. It's just like business, where a company that has a good plan and product, then it can attract people, as well as a cheaply promote plan, then it can attract a lot of customer. So which company has more customer and agent than other companies, then that company is more successful than other companies. Third is don't know how takaful works. There are still many people who do not know what takaful and how it works. This is happened due to several factors, among which is the fact that this takaful industry company is relatively young and new when compared to conventional insurance. So next is Takaful is something new. Takaful is a relatively new concept, and this means that there are still a lot of education and things that need to be revealed about Takaful to the public. This is so that people can know the advantages they can get when taking a Takaful. Lastly is technology. Technological capabilities and still less established. Takaful companies needs to have sufficient technological capabilities to compete with conventional insurance companies. However, many Takaful companies lack this capability as well as lack of innovation. The Takaful industry needs to innovate to attract new customer and expand its market share. However, the Takaful industry is slow to innovate in Malaysia.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Ahmad Amshah bin Ahmad Ghazali and my medical number is 28642. So today I will be explaining about the issue that have been arise regarding Sharia compliance. Some of the most common issue include how to ensure that every product or Takaful plan is compliant according to Sharia. Every Takaful plan will be screened first before being promoted to the public. This is very important thing because it's related to the law. The screening of this Takaful plan is carried out by the Sharia committee. With this, the problem of plan that do not follow Sharia can be solved. Second is about the investment of Takaful fund. Takaful fund must be invested in assets that are considered Sharia compliant. This can be a challenge as there is a limited supply of such assets, and the return on this asset can be lower than those of conventional investment. Take the structure of Takaful operation. Takaful operator must be structured in a way that comply with the Sharia law. This can be a complex and costly process, and it can also make it difficult for Takaful operator to raise capital. In addition to this common issue, there are a number of other challenges that Takaful operator face in ensuring Sharia compliance. These challenges include the evolving nature of Sharia law. Sharia law is constantly evolving as a new interpretation are developed and a new product and service are introduced. This can make it difficult for Takaful operator to keep up with the latest development and ensure that their product and service are always in compliance with the Sharia law. Second, the competition for conventional insurance companies. Conventional insurance companies are often more established and have a wide range of product and service. This can make it difficult for Takaful operator to compete. Despite these challenges, the Takaful industry is committed to ensure Sharia compliance. Takaful operators are working closely with Sharia scholars and regulators to develop and implement Sharia compliance standard and procedure. As the industry continues to grow and develop, it is likely that new challenges will emerge. However, by working together, Takaful operators, Sharia scholars, and regulators can strive to ensure that the Takaful industry remains Sharia compliant and meets the needs of its customer.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name Abdul Arif bin Abdul Hadi. My metric number 285632. Okay, I want to explain about challenges faced by financial institution. First one, the complexity of money laundering method. Criminals constantly find new ways to launder money, making it difficult for financial institutions to detect and prevent these activities. For example, money launderers may use shell companies, offshore account, and digital currencies to conceal the origin of funds. Additionally, money launderers may use complex transactions such as layering and integration to make it difficult for financial institutions to trace the source of fund. Okay, second, lack of data and technology resources. Financial institutions may not have the necessary data or technology resources to detect and prevent money laundering activities effectively. For example, they may not have access to sufficient data on customers, transaction, or parties, or they may not have the necessary analytic tool to identify suspicious activity. In addition, especially small and medium-sized companies suffering a lack of compliant officers, team, and also resource to provide outsourcing solution.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Muhammad Fitri Muhammad Saimi. So I will present about the suggestion. So the first one is the complexity of money laundering method. The first one is this approach involves actively identifying new money laundering method and trends through research and analysis, and then implementing control and procedure to mitigate this risk. Companies can establish a dedicated team or unit responsible for monitoring and tracking new money laundering technique and regularly update their system and compliance procedure accordingly. Additionally, they can take advantage external resource intelligence such as industry and government agency to stay informed about new money laundering method and trend. Next is the lack of data and technology resource. The institution should develop and implement a robust data management strategy that include data governance, policy, data quality controls, and data standard. Adopting advanced analytics tool technology solution that support the organization compliance with the regulation can be effective for this problem. This tool can include machine learning, artificial intelligence, and blockchain technology. Furthermore, financial institutions should regularly review and update their technology and data resource to ensure they are equipped to effect and prevent money laundering activities. Just that for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Maga Ali Zulfaka, metric number 28201C. So this is a conclusion part regarding to the Surah Al-Ma'idah ayat 2. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wa ta'awanu 'alal birati wal taqwa wa la ta'awanu 'alal ismi wal 'udwan. That means, and you should help each other to do good deed and pity, and do not help in committing sins. Actually, we also can refer to the Aqli hadith, that hadith narrated by Ibn Majah. Indeed, a person who believes is someone who gives security and protection to the property and soul of the human body. So that I conclude that with the ability of Takaful, immediate with it ready for distribution in the case of death of the participant. So in conclusion, the existence of Takaful fulfill the objective of the Sharia through its underlying principle of mutual cooperation and unity. So as good Muslims, let's support Takaful to make a better future. Assalamualaikum.